And welcome back to Parsha and Wine. I'm Isaac for Kosherwine.com. Hope all is well. Sorry that we missed you guys last week. We were on a slight hiatus. David, on the other hand, will be back in the office tomorrow. He's on his way back now. He had just spent the last 2.5 weeks traveling through Israel and Spain, going to visiting different wineries that we work with, maybe getting some new wineries to start getting some new wines in. I will find out tomorrow. We have a meeting to catch up. But stay tuned on Instagram and on Facebook. We will be posting about the trip, especially the last few days that he spent in Spain, which is, I'm sure, been a great experience. Getting to the Parsha this week, we're Parshat Pinchas. Last week, I apologize. We didn't have a wine last week. We didn't choose anything, but David was away, so we figured we would take a little break. And this week, this is an impromptu week. And next week will be the final Parshat wine before the 9 days. So catch up this week, next week, and then we'll see you after on the other side of Tisha B'Av. This week, Parshat Pinchas. A little recap about the Parsha. At the end of last week's Parsha, we saw Pinchas who avenged the Bnei Yisrael were sinning with the daughters of Midian, and Pinchas, saw that obviously this was not the best place to be, so he took a little bit of, as we can say, violent action against two of the main sinners, and was rewarded actually by getting to become a priest, which had been previously only been assigned to Aaron and his 4 sons, and none of the grandchildren that had been born already. Pinchas had been born previously, and Pinchas was awarded to be part of the kahuna, the priests. This was obviously a big deal because it's actually the only person other than coming after the original assignment that got to become a priest. The Parsha moves on to get a new census from Bnei Yisrael, a new counting, and goes through all the different tribes and how many people were in each one. We also see a very unique situation again in this week's Parsha. This is the Benos Tzlafchad, the 5 daughters of Tzlafchad who died, did not have any male heirs, and the division of the land is happening at this time in the land of Israel is happening within this Parsha, and they get assigned a plot of land because they had complained to Moshe in their previous Parsha to make sure that that their family didn't get blotted out because Tzlafchad had died and only had, again, females. And I understand this. I have 5 girls myself. I happen to have a son, but 5 girls myself. So this was something that that would have been apropos until Moshe also gets to take a look at the land. He won't enter the land of Israel, as we had seen. It was last week or 2 weeks ago when he hit the rock, and he was told that he and Aaron will not be going into Israel, but he is given a chance to look out and to see the land itself. Obviously, it certainly helps with how to divide it. And then we go into what becomes probably what Pinchas is most famous for on a weekly and on a daily basis is the Torah readings that we read for Rosh Chodesh is in Parshat Pinchas, and a lot of the Torah readings for the holidays are found in Pinchas, and the end of Pinchas as well. We go through the different korbanos that are offered, which leads us to the maftir readings for many for the Shalosh Regalim. Rosh Hashanah is in there. We read, and obviously this is where I chose the wine for this week is the trio. So the Shiran trio, obviously trio was a play on the Shalosh Regalim, which are the parshas that we read the maftirs from this week's parsha. Also, as we're getting a sort of a tour, an initial tour of the land of Israel, the trio is actually really apropos as the trio is made from wines, from grapes that come from actually 3 different places, from the north, from closer to the sea and closer to the Jordan Valley. So yeah, it's actually a wonderful wine. It is 50% Carignan, 24% Petite Syrah, and 26% Petit Verdot. It is well, you know what? Let's take a look at it. I know that David had just went to the Shiran winery. I know that Ellie has been is actually a very avid watcher of our shows here. Just taking a look. Let's look at the color. David was very taught me a lot about how to look at color. You want to look against a white background. So this is looking a lot like a ruby red. Let's smell here, see what it smells like. You get a nice floral aroma coming off the wine. It smells delicious. You know it's delicious. All right. Well, from an acid perspective, you're looking medium high acid with tannins. Again, David told me a trick to how to ascertain the tannins. If you drink it and you put the wine above your upper gum, right above your teeth, and you let your upper lip slide down, sort of you can ascertain tannins from the friction that comes between the lip and the upper gums. And this is say medium tannins. You're going to get a little bit of oakiness. It's a nice rich oaky flavor, a little bit of vanilla, and you're certainly getting I would say berries, the blackberry, maybe a blueberry type of berry that you're getting on the wine. It is a very drinkable wine now. It's a 2017, but it has the ability to be cellared and to be enjoyed for a long time. I think this wine will certainly get even better with age. It's delicious now. I don't know. I definitely think you should try it. It's delicious. It comes in, I think the retail price is like $36 or $37 on it. Let me see, is it in the bushel? Not in the bushel. I'm pretty sure it's not in the bushel. It is not in the bushel. Otherwise, you would have said in the bushel. But I think you really get you get a lot of different complex flavors and tastes from the different areas, different terroirs that the grapes are coming from. I think this is really an excellent example of what Israel can produce and Israeli wines in general. So again, going back to the Parsha, where we're really looking at the whole land of Israel in general, from the north to the south, I think we get a really good example of what can be produced out of Israeli wineries, and this is a prime example of what is delicious. Alcohol volume is 13.5%, which is not bad. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Again, stay tuned throughout the rest of this week and next week when we'll be posting more videos of David's trip to Spain. I think we've already been posting videos from Israel. Stay tuned probably for some more of those. And tune in next week. Next week is, I'm sure, it'll be a nice Parsha wine when David will get to tell a little bit of his adventures. Maybe we'll get some good stories out of his trip through Israel and Spain. All right, well, have a great Shabbos, and I'll see you guys next week.